8, read.
Mike's 59. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Jam him, jam him.
And they'll begin by running the option. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Number 30, James Conner, the ball carrier. He's tackled.
A check on the numbers last week for Conner. 13 carries, 65 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
James Conner on the carry.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, first and 10 at the 20.
Mike 52. Mike 52. Dragon 60. Twist.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample.
Drew Sample.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
T. Higgins.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
The ball carrier.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 20 carries, 60 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 7.
Third and 2, now Burrow. Complete to his tight end Sample. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down. To the air again, Burrow. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Touchdown.
John Ross with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25-yard.
So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now, to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's got his tight end, David Njoku.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Minshew's
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Here's Minshew. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Minshew's sacked. A loss of 4.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
After the sack on 1st down, Minshew.
Minshew's pass
That's complete, right around the 8.
complete.
5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
59. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Minshew sets to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Complete to
Chase Claypool, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now it's Wilson. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Brandon Wilson on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Let's set a tone.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon, and he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back.
Wild Bill. Mike 40.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow, and he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Go. Go.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Mixon with a first down carry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
52's to Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Mike 52, Mike 52.
On first down, Mixon. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Open space inside the 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to.
Steelers 7. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. David Njoku and the rest of the offense heading back out onto the field. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. It's coming this way, here we go.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Able to hit his target, Claypool.
Minshew's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Minshew. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bengals 14, Steelers 7.
All right. Let's go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Fumble on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Minshew, 1st and 10. Screen pass to Connor. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Complete to James Conner.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Steelers.
They'll run here with Connor. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Connor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
DJ Reader.
2nd time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal.
Cowboy 80. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. Hey, 40's Mike right there.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Alert 3.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Now the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long.
And again, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal.
Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And his kick is right through. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Bengals score.
Steelers 7. Boston Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And able to get this out to the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
James Conner and the Steelers ready to get their next drive going. A 1,000-yard campaign in his sights, Charles, but needs a little bit of a kick here down the stretch to reach it.
And sometimes at this stage of the season, you're looking for that extra goal, right? That extra motivation to accomplish what you want, not just as a team, but as individuals. He's got to stretch a little bit to get there. That might be what they're talking about during the practice sessions in their meetings. Hey, we can still get this done. Let's go ahead and feed him the ball.
And the offensive line, I'm sure they're well aware of where he stands as well.
They are, and I think for them, it would be an even better accomplishment to get there now because it seems like a little bit of a reach.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 26.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun is Minshew. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And the Bengals have recovered it.
Joe Burrow is sacked.
And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this,
and it is cold,
and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
This is Mixon on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, PI gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
That's good.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Man, they got to let us play.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
52.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he bulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
On for the point after.
No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. He'll get that one complete to Connor. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
Steelers.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. Let's go.
Now Minshew. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. On the run, he'll let this go. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Seibert on for the point after.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call.
Hey, man, let's play our game.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Now a dump off here complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Steeler 1st down.
Strip that ball. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". He can't hang. He's not getting hit.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Completion here to Claypool. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down.
A gain of 15.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, It's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play.
And a loose football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Tight, watch left.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Touchdown.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And the route is on here in this first half. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield and get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll get this to Conner underneath. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. 6 yards left on 2nd down.
Mike's 5'9".
It'll be Minshew again. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Bengals have recovered it.
Complete.
You know I love football. You know I love the game.
I hope so.
But nighttime in December, you know I'm wearing multiple coats. So I just wonder about the guys on the field with all the great gear that they have. Do they have enough on, or do they have too much on? Because sometimes that can affect you trying to carry the ball.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
The 39-yard line.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for... And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. T. Higgins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And the route is on here in this. That drive, 4 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown.
Steelers 7. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Bengals grab it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
On the return. The
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will